Hello friends, and welcome back to our channel and the Catechism for Kids. It's me again, Joseph, your host. Today we're going to talk about something that can be really tough, but also incredibly powerful: forgiveness. Have you ever been hurt by someone? Maybe a friend said something mean, or a sibling took your favorite toy without asking. It makes you feel angry or sad, right? It's like a heavy, dark cloud settles over your heart. But guess what? Jesus gave us the perfect way to clear that cloud away. He taught us to forgive. Forgiveness is like a superpower that brings peace back into our hearts. When Jesus was on the cross, even though people were hurting him, he looked up to heaven and said, "Father, forgive them." He showed us the ultimate act of love and mercy. When we choose to forgive, we're trying to love just like Jesus did. So, what does it really mean to forgive? Does it mean we have to pretend that what happened was okay? Not at all. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting the hurt or saying that the wrong thing was actually right. It means making a choice to let go of the anger and the desire to get even. It's like you're holding a hot, heavy rock of anger. Forgiveness is deciding to put that rock down so your hands are free to hold on to love and peace instead. Why is this so important? Because holding on to anger and bitterness only ends up hurting us more. It's like drinking a little bit of poison and hoping the other person gets sick. It just doesn't work. When we let go of that anger, we allow our own hearts to heal. We make space for God's love to grow inside us again. The Bible gives us a wonderful guide in the book of Ephesians. It says, "Be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." This reminds us that we are able to forgive others because God first showed us such incredible mercy and forgave us. So let's break down how we can practice this Christ-like forgiveness. First, acknowledge the pain. It's okay to be sad or hurt. True forgiveness doesn't mean you have to be a robot with no feelings. Talk to God about it. You can say, "God, I feel really hurt because this happened." Being honest about your feelings is the first step toward healing. Second, Jesus taught us to forgive immediately and endlessly. Remember when Peter asked Jesus how many times he should forgive his brother? 7 times? Jesus replied, 70 times, 7 times? That's a huge number. He meant we should always be ready to forgive, even if the other person doesn't say they're sorry. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself to be free. A powerful third step is to pray for the person who hurt you. This might sound really hard, but it's like magic for your heart. When you ask God to bless them and help them, it starts to soften your own heart and breaks the power of bitterness. You can pray, "God, please help them to know your love, and please heal my heart too." Fourth, it's important to set healthy boundaries. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you have to let them keep hurting you. If someone is not being a good friend, you can forgive them. But you don't have to play with them if they continue to be unkind. Forgiveness is about your heart being free. Trust, on the other hand, is something that has to be earned back over time. And finally, remember that God is the ultimate judge. We can let go of the need to get revenge because we trust that God is fair and just. He will take care of everything in His perfect time. This frees us from carrying the heavy burden of trying to make things even ourselves. Sometimes forgiving isn't a one-time thing. For very deep hurts, you might have to choose to forgive again and again. Whenever the angry feelings come back, you can just say, "Nope, I choose to forgive again. Jesus, help me let this go." Now, let's talk about mercy and love, which go hand in hand with forgiveness. So, kids, what is mercy? Mercy is showing compassion and kindness to someone, especially when they don't seem to deserve it. We show mercy because we remember how much mercy God has shown us. Think about it. We all make mistakes, but God is always ready to forgive us when we ask. Reflecting on God's incredible love for you makes it easier to show that same love to others. But how can we grow in mercy and love? Very good question. You can start by being merciful in our thoughts. When you're tempted to think something mean about someone, try to stop and pray. "God, help me see this person the way you see them." We can also actively show mercy through our actions. Mercy isn't just a feeling, it's a movement of the heart that leads to action. This can be as simple as helping someone who dropped their books, offering a listening ear to a friend who is sad, or sharing your snack with someone. These small acts of kindness spread God's love and compassion in the world. Remember that Christian love, the kind Jesus taught us, is not just a fuzzy feeling that comes and goes. It's a commitment. It's a choice we make every day to be kind, patient, and merciful, even when it's difficult. That's the kind of strong, steady love that allows us to forgive like Jesus. So friends, the next time someone hurts your feelings, remember what we learned today. Acknowledge your pain, choose to forgive, pray for them, trust God. Let go of that heavy rock of anger and fill your heart with the peace and love that comes from Jesus. When we forgive, we become more like Him, kind, strong, and full of mercy. Thank you so much for joining me for Catechism for Kids. I hope this helps you on your journey of faith. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next lesson. May God bless you and your families. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.